for coffee break.
Best friends. Here we go. So what are we going to be doing today?
A lot of rope crafts.
That's good. I know I used a lot of hot glue this week.
Yeah, me too. Yep, a lot of hot glue and rope and twine.
Yep.
Twine.
So it should be fun though. We've got some different projects. I'm excited to show them.
Me too.
And
Other
last week, the adventure of seeing the wild horses, that was awesome.
It was. Mm.
It smells good already. Okay.
Cheers
to best friends. Hi, I'm Marlene.
And I'm Kathy.
And together,
We're
the
the
Buffalo
Buffalo
Check Chicks. So, if you're stopping by for the first time, we'd like to say hello, and we hope you'll stay a while, check us out, and look at all our videos. We have some really cool ones. We did the wild horses
Yes, that was
last
fun.
week. That was fun. We
Yeah.
went on a journey, and how many trails did we have to go to find those horses,
I don't know,
Kathy?
3 or 4 different trails. But it was worth it at the end. We found all the horses.
We did. So that was series 1 for our Arizona adventures.
Right.
And we'd also love to thank our subscribers. And
For all their nice comments. And if you're new to our channel, then you can hit the subscribe button and the bell, and you can get notified of future videos.
yeah, we're trying to do one every week now.
Yeah.
Maybe later we'll be able to do a little more, but right now, once a week is what we're doing. So we want to thank all of you sincerely. We really appreciate you all. So anyways, I have Mom here again today. Mom's become a very favorite star on our YouTube channel. Her name is Ada, and Mom will be 86 years old on her birthday this May. So anyways, we come from a line of crafters. You've always crafted.
Always.
Yep. And she has a couple special things that she'd like to show you today. Some of her quilts that she has done. She does the most beautiful quilts. So, Mom, tell us about this first one.
This first one here, all of the little girl things were made out of fabric that came from clothing that we wore or Marlene wore.
Wow.
I remember this outfit when I was little, Mom, this little red and white, what is it called? The sunbonnet quilt, I
Sunbonnet
think.
quilt.
And this was on my bed when I was young. This, let's see.
You had
You
two
probably-
of these,
Yeah, twin beds. You made 2 of them.
too.
And I think probably, what, about 5 or 6 years old, you made these for me.
Yes.
So I don't even want to, that would give away my age, but let's just
They're
say
really
they're more than 55 years old.
They're old.
Antique, like me.
Antique.
So I noticed that you've hand stitched all these little sunbonnets on here. They're so pretty. And that was a really popular quilt back in its day.
It's
Yeah.
really cute.
Yeah. So that's, and it's so nice to have these, you know, something from when you're young. Right now, we kind of have this one retired.
You have 2 of these.
I know, 2 of them. And you made, she made my brother one too for his crib. I don't have that one out, but that was really cute too. So anyways, and then this one, Mom, this is one of your more recent quilts, and it is one of my favorites. So, when did you make this one? Probably about 10 years ago, maybe?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to hold it up a little bit so you can see this pattern, because it is absolutely gorgeous.
It's pretty. I've never
Yeah.
made a quilt.
Me neither.
Sewing was never one of my specialties.
Mom has always sewn.
She's a good sewer. Yes.
But these are hydrangeas, and I just love the colors, the sage green and
It's pretty.
the purple in here. A lot of work went into this, Mom. How long does it take you to make something like this?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe,
It just depends on how many hours I want to put into
yeah,
it.
that's true. So anyways, how'd you learn to sew anyways, Mom?
Well, my mother taught me how to sew. she had an old treadle sewing machine, and she would sit down and she made all of our clothes, and I'd stand there and watch her, and she set me down. I was 10 years old, and taught me how to operate that machine.
And this is the old treadle where you're actually using your foot
Your
on a
feet.
pedal.
Yeah.
Wow.
And after that, I just sewed all the time. I made my clothes, my sister's clothes.
She had a twin sister, Ida. She passed away a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
But, so you made all of your clothes and Aunt Ida's clothes all the way through high school, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
We always had plenty of clothes.
And nice clothes, too. And those were back in the days where, Depression days and things like that,
Well.
when you were younger.
Well, I don't know about depression. Well, when we were
Little,
little.
yeah.
Did you go by a pattern to make the
Yeah.
clothes? Yeah.
Yeah, we'd go shopping in Pittsburgh, Kansas, and we'd go to Cress's, and they had pattern books, and we'd pick out patterns, and I'd come home and sew.
Wow. That's neat.
And my grandmother, Mom's mom, she sewed all their clothes. They're the cutest little twin clothes you ever saw. And I heard that Grandma made them out of flour sacks.
Yep,
Why? Why flour sacks?
because she got them free. My uncle worked at the mill there in town, and they had all these beautiful flour
I
sacks.
know,
They were
printed with flowers.
yeah, flowers, whatever, and she'd go down, and my uncle worked there, and he'd save her 5 of each kind, because that's what it took to make clothes for 2 kids.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Grandma was a good seamstress, too.
Yeah,
That's neat.
yeah.
So there's a lot of crafting that's gone on in this family, and me and Kathy now are doing a lot of crafting.
The only shirt that I ever made was in high school. We had home ec.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I made a country western shirt with the fringes down the sides. It was kind of neat back then, but I don't have it anymore.
I sewed a little bit, but nothing like my mom.
Yeah.
You made all my clothes.
I made all your clothes.
You made my wedding dress, too.
I did.
Wow.
So she sewed everything, and she was such a good seamstress. And today it's almost like a lost art. You don't
Yeah.
hear of a lot of people sewing anymore. So,
Not much.
anyways, we thought we would share that story with Mom and how she started sewing and her beautiful quilts. And she has a couple more that we need to get out so you can finish up. So, anyways,
Nice.
well, Kathy, we're going to
What are we
start
doing
some
next?
crafting.
Okay.
No, we're not crafting. We're going to just, we made a lot of
So, yes,
stuff
we
this
did make
week.
a lot of things. She made a lot of things. I made a lot of things.
So,
we're gonna-
let's clear off the table
Yeah,
and we'll get our things out and we'll be right back.
Today, me and Marlene have a lot of rope and twine crafts to show you. This one is, I'm gonna call it my bunny trivet. And to make it, on the back here, I used a piece of cardboard, and I started in the center with some hot glue and the nautical rope from Dollar Tree. And that's all you do is just keep gluing and going around the circle, basically. And then for the ears, I used the rope, and I had some ribbon.
Is that ribbon from Dollar Tree too? I think
Yep,
I've seen
that's
that
from
there.
Dollar Tree, and I just cut it down.
I like the lace in it.
Yeah, the lace, it was like lace ribbon, and then, I just glued it on the back. And then I added a couple little flower and little burlap ribbon there.
It's adorable.
Yeah, I thought it was cute. I mean, you could use it as a trivet even with a little teapot.
That is so cute. You know, this is the time of year that I love to do tea parties. Does anybody still do tea parties? I do. And I think I had you and Deanna over once
Yeah,
for a little tea party. So,
So
there you
that's
go.
that.
That is so cute. Okay, so I did another rope project, and I love working with rope, isn't it?
It's easy. I
It's
love
an
it too.
easy medium. Anybody can work with rope. Just watch your fingers, because I did get a lot of little burns this week. So I had these, excuse me while I reach down here. I had these candlesticks I had bought several years ago. Oh my goodness, okay. At the Goodwill, they were $5 for the pair. But I never really liked them that well, you know. And I thought, wouldn't those be so cute? Oh, I see some glue strings. Wouldn't those be so cute just wrapped in rope?
I like it.
So I took them and I wrapped them in rope, which is, like you say, so
so
easy to
easy.
work with. Yeah, I started at the top and just circled it all the way down. Used a lot of hot glue this week. And then on the top, I have this greenery. This greenery actually came from Dollar Tree.
Wow.
And you get a big bundle of it for $1. If you can't find the boxwood greenery at Walmart, because it's hard to find sometimes.
It is.
Dollar Tree has that right now. And then Dollar Tree had the little bird houses. And I thought, well, that would be cute instead of using candles for spring. So I painted the bird houses. And yeah, I put a little bit of the Spanish moss, which you, by the way, cannot find anywhere right now. I don't know what's going on with Spanish moss.
I don't know either.
Yeah, but Dollar Tree had the little birds as well.
It's really cute.
Yeah, isn't that cute for spring? And then I also from Dollar Tree, I was going to write some words on here, and I wasn't certain. I was going to write peep and chirp, but I didn't get to it. But I think it's cute, just plain too.
Yeah.
But also, to style it a little bit, I had this, it's a galvanized house that I got from another, it was a 99-cent store. I think I paid $3 for it. I didn't want to make it permanent because I like the galvanized house.
Right.
So I covered it in scrapbook paper and I just set it right there
That's
next
cute.
to that. Isn't
I
that
thought
cute?
you painted it. That's
No,
cute.
I know. It's just scrapbook paper. So
Good
when
job.
when I'm done with spring, I'll just take it off and have my galvanized house again.
Right.
So there was one of my craft projects.
Very good.
So what'd you do next, Kathy?
All right, so I found this at, well, not as it is now, but I found the frame of it from
I love that.
Dollar Tree. And it was one of those plastic ones that have the, like, tinsel on it.
Oh yeah, the
Kind of
tinsel.
cheesy looking
Yeah,
tinsel
I know.
stuff. So I took all that off, and then I started with the ears first. I wrapped all the ears in the twine. I got it at Dollar Tree.
Did it take a long time to do that?
Gotta do it. It's
Yeah.
a little time consuming, but
It's
you
worth
know,
it.
I
Look how
think
cute it
it's-
is.
I think it's relaxing. I don't know. It's almost like painting. I like
Well, you
painting.
can watch
and-
TV and
Yeah.
wrap your bunny ears, right?
Yeah, you could do that. So I started with that, and then I came down to the body of it, and then let's see, and then I took the thicker nautical rope and framed around
Yeah.
the edges here, and then I just put some flowers with the hot glue,
I like the lavender. It's one of my
Yeah, it's
for
like
spring. It's
kind of
and
for spring, and then you can
That's so
hang it up,
pretty.
put it on your door.
cute. You could set it inside a wreath or just hang it on the door as is.
Right.
Adorable. Love it, love it.
So that's that.
Okay, so my next project that I did, let me get it out.
Cute. It's very springy, festive.
Yeah, this is very Eastery.
Yeah.
I had seen a basket very similar to this at one of those, I forgot the name of the store, but I believe the basket was $69. Are you
Wow.
kidding me? No, no, no. So this is a regular Easter basket. Actually, I bought this Easter basket last year at Hobby Lobby at their 90% off everything, so I think I got it for a dime.
Wow.
So I decided that I wanted to copy that bunny that was $69 in this magazine. And again, with the rope,
That's adorable.
I just wrapped it and kept wrapping it. Oh, I didn't tell you. Let me get this. I have found the best use out of these
You've
bath
used that a lot.
mats. Yeah. These are those bath mats from Dollar Tree. And I like them. We made the carrot bags out of
Right.
this, remember?
And yeah.
I
made
like
that.
them because they're kind of fuzzy on one side. So I actually lined the basket. And what I did was I just set this down inside of the basket and trimmed around it and hot glued that down. And
And
then,
then you used the
then I
twine?
started
Okay.
wrapping it with the rope. It's the nautical rope from Dollar Tree. I think I used 5 of them for this. It's a lot of rope
Still,
on
it's a
there.
lot cheaper than buying a
It
$69
is.
one.
It is. And then for the little nose, I had a little pip berry that I just used in. I frayed some twine to make her little whiskers.
How cute.
Put a little bow,
So what
and
did you use for the head part? Is that like a Easter egg?
I'm glad you asked. It is. It is an Easter egg. I thought, well,
Good
how am I going to make a
idea.
head? Yeah. It's an Easter egg that I also wrapped in the twine, and then I hot glued it on. And then the ears, actually, I had some heavy-duty wire, almost as heavy as coat wire. And I just formed the ears and just wrapped that with the twine, and I stuck them right down inside.
So creative,
So,
Marlene.
Yeah, and the little tail is, you know, the basket fillers
Yep.
that you find?
The bowl fillers or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what that is. I had one, I thought,
How
that'd be cute.
creative.
If you didn't have one of those, you could also use a small Easter egg. The head is one of the jumbo Easter eggs, but you could use a small
Yeah,
Easter egg for the
could.
tail. But, so then I put the little bow on it, and the ribbon is from Dollar Tree, and tried to match that here. By the way, I could not find enough filler. This is that styrofoam
Yeah.
egg filler from the Dollar Tree. They only had 2 packs. I knew that wouldn't be enough. So what did I do? Well, they're also selling their pool noodles right now.
Oh, wow.
So I didn't have to use as much filler. I took a pool noodle and I cut it to the height of the jar, or yeah, the vases. These also came from the Dollar Tree, these vases. And I just hot glued it in there. And then I poured the filler right around it.
Wow.
And then actually I stuck the roses right down in here, the
So
foam.
smart. Good idea.
So that's my little Easter basket. And I think that came out really cute. Put some Easter eggs in it, and voila.
Super cute.
Thank you. Now, what'd you do?
Let's see, what else did I do? I made a basket.
Wow.
The whole basket is just made out of the nautical rope and just a lot of hot glue. I started,
Did you have a pattern to do
No.
that? No?
it's like you just go around and around and around, around and around. You just keep going around. And yeah, I just started on the end, like, I don't know, how do you call it, rectangle, long way, and then you just go around and around.
Make it any shape
then-
you want.
Yeah, and then you go as wide as you want, and then you start going up. Like you start wrapping upwards, and then you could go as high as you want to make it. And then for the handles, it's just glued on.
That's clever. And that would make Easter dinner, put your hot
could
rolls
put-
in there,
yes.
put a pretty little tea towel, and put your hot rolls in there for dinner.
Right? Or you
I
can
like
use it as
that.
a little Easter basket or anything.
Yeah.
And then this one is super easy too. It's just plastic platter
From Dollar Tree?
From Dollar Tree.
Good
and
idea.
then you just start in the middle, hot glue, and just keep going round and round, around and round until you're done. So you can use it
I like that.
on a shelf. You could put a vase in front of it. You know.
That's a, you know what? I've seen
kinda
a lot of
like-
people using these on walls now too.
Yeah,
You
hang
could
it.
get different shapes and actually use on a wall.
Different sizes.
Yeah, different sizes.
That's true.
Yeah, very good. I love working with the rope. It's
fun. I like
and
it.
it is relaxing. It seems it's not really tedious. I know you go round and round,
Yeah.
but it's fun. It really is. So I have another one here. It's not really made out of twine or rope, but I couldn't resist.
Towel. That is so cute.
It is the bath mat again, and I didn't even use a full bath mat. I cut it in strips. I just cut it in strips, and then I just kept wrapping it around. These are those little mini wreaths. They're wire, and you get
Okay.
2 for $1. They're back in their wreath area, and so I had a couple of those. So I just wrapped it with the bath mats, and these flowers are from the Dollar Tree. They're the long-stemmed ones. Every once in a while they come out with those. And I just bent them in the shape of the ears and glued them on. And then, of course, I took the greenery. This is from Walmart. This is the boxwood greenery. And then the ribbon is from Dollar Tree. And I just think she's pretty cute. So she could go right on your door or hang it up on your wall nails.
Right. Very
So,
nice.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. So we'll be right back. So Kathy, I don't know, when you came up to the door, did you notice I had this big old
sure
wreath on the
did.
door? Well, I made these carrots, and they're huge carrots, but I really like them. Don't they look
look
real?
real. Yes, they do.
I know. They're made out of just plain old twine, and I'm going to show you how I made these. So easy. Yeah. So for all the parties, birthday parties, Christmas parties, I save all the tissue. I don't never throw it out. So I got some tissue. You can use regular paper, wrapping paper, newspaper, whatever. And I took this tissue and I just twisted it, just like that. And you can always already see it's starting to take a carrot shape. And then I took duct tape. You can use masking tape, any kind of tape. Masking tape would probably be less expensive, but
Yeah.
duct tape's what I had on hand. And then I took it and I took the tape and I started wrapping it all the way around the tissue down to the end. And then if you squeeze the tape a little more in areas, you'll get that bent look in the carrots. So after I did that, I took my twine, Dollar Tree, and it looks like it would take a long time. It didn't. It took me probably 5 minutes to wrap these carrots. And I just started gluing it on the top and wrapping the twine round and round and round all the way to the end. And then at the very top of the carrot, because it's just tissue, I punched a little hole in it, and you can put any of your little greenery in that you want. So,
Good idea.
yeah, it was so easy, and they're so cute.
Yeah.
So
And you just painted them orange?
I painted them orange and carrot
Super
orange
cute.
color, and that was all there was to that. So,
Very nice.
yep. And then I have another project that I'm going to call my boho project.
All right.
Because it's different. It's not really farmhouse. It could be farmhouse, but I think it's boho. And I've never made anything like this before. So, oh, and you hear it clinking, and they're going, what is that? So at the Dollar Tree, you can buy, it's called a 3D wreath form. And it's over there in the floral section
I
where
bought,
the wreaths are.
I bought 2 of them and haven't used either one
Yeah,
of them
they're
yet.
like, well, they're like a spiral sphere that everybody's using right now to put on their planters, and then you can
Flowers or-
put
yeah.
your flowers wrapped up or artificial flowers. Well, I thought, what can I do with this that's a little bit different? So, this is what I made. I made a lantern. And what I did, again using the nautical rope, is I just wove it in and out around the top, around the bottom, and then I made the little tassel out of just Dollar Tree twine. I found this lantern at the Goodwill, and I think it was 99 cents.
Wow.
And it was a copper color. I decided to spray paint it black. Hang on to that for a sec.
Sure.
Later, we'll show you a picture of what this looks like at nighttime. It's really pretty. I'm going to hang it in the backyard. So, if you put the candle in there, and I hung it above my patio table. Isn't that
I like that.
cute?
Yeah, I might make one for myself.
And if the wind blows it, it's kind of neat because the lantern moves on the inside. But
Nice.
yeah, the wind goes through it, so it's not really going to knock it
And then
down
you
or
just use
anything.
smaller twine on.
Yeah, I decided,
accents.
yeah, little accents, but
Cute.
wouldn't this be cute with shells or feathers
Yeah.
or anything? And you could, I'm sure you could paint the rope white. In fact, if it was white, I think it'd look more farmhouse. But anyways, I just thought that was a little bit different. So, and then I have one more thing.
Let me hold it.
Yeah, thank you. And this one, because Jesus is the reason for the season. And I think that's so pretty. These little crosses also came from Dollar Tree. I bought 3 of them, painted white, and I just wrapped an accent in twine. And then on the cross that Jesus was on, I put a little circle of pearls. And that's it. This is a little mini dough bowl. Say that 3 times fast. Dough bowl. Dough. So I just put the crosses in the dough bowl, and I had a little greenery, and I just think that's pretty. So
That's pretty. Very nice.
yeah, so we did a lot of crafting this week. I had a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Me too.
So we want to thank you all again for stopping by and watching our show. And thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, please consider subscribing. Kathy and I would love to make you part of our YouTube family.
Yes, we would.
So we'll say goodbye for now, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.